Hi, I'm Jack from Vuly Play. If you've recently been looking at purchasing a trampoline, there's a few key things to consider before going ahead to make the purchase for you and your family. Now, the first thing to think about when buying a trampoline for your family comes down to size. Now, this one here is a 12 foot, or what we at Vuly call a large. This is super important because you want to make sure that there's enough clearance around the backyard and above the trampoline when positioning it. Now, choosing a trampoline with either springs or springless is another very important option to consider when purchasing a trampoline. Unlike traditional springs, the springless trampoline uses better technology which in most cases helps provide a better bounce and also reduce the risk of injury. But if you do find that a spring trampoline is right for you, make sure that it has good quality padding, ones that you can flip over to last you even longer. Now, another very important factor to consider when purchasing a trampoline is making sure that it has a safety net. Not only does it have a safety net, but making sure the springs are on the outside of that safety net, because your kid's safety is number one. Make sure that net does last. You can even ask the manufacturer or supplier what material it's made of and how UV resistant it is. Make sure to inquire or ask about the frame of the trampoline when you're purchasing. Specific things to watch out for are making sure it has a galvanized finish. Other added features are also to have a black powder coated finish. And now these two things specifically help protect against rust and also increase the longevity of your trampoline. Now, another important thing before purchasing your trampoline is to find out how much weight it can take. Australian standards actually say that a trampoline should be tested for 5 times the static weight of whatever minimum weight rating you claim. This means a trampoline officially rated for 150 kilos can take up to 750 kilos static load. You should make sure that the trampoline you choose actually does pass the Australian safety standards and has been fully tested for the weight rating they claim. Australian standards are not mandatory, so always ask the manufacturer about them. Does the trampoline that you're looking at come with a fitted shade cover to help protect the kids from when they're jumping? We all know how strongly UV in Australia is, so this is a very important factor to consider when purchasing a trampoline. Now, make sure you ask the manufacturer about the warranties before purchasing. Every trampoline should come with at least a 5-year warranty, and you should always be able to purchase replacement parts outside of this period. How easy is the assembly process? You don't want to be struggling all afternoon in your backyard. Make sure you check for video guides. Does the installation use nuts or bolts, or does it use push buttons, which we know is a much easier time for installation? Now, on the fun side of things, you want to make sure you choose a trampoline which has a lot of accessories which you can attach to it. Things such as the basketball set or tent walls are going to give your kids heaps of use into the future and make sure that they're going to get the most use out of their trampoline. Now, by following this simple guide, you can't go wrong with purchasing the perfect trampoline for you and your family.